What is going on, everybody? I'm Blockchain Crusader, crusading through these blockchains every single day. Let's get ready. Get ready to rock and roll. Let's crusade through these blockchains every single day. Guys, exciting times lie ahead of us. Exciting times. Even though it doesn't feel like it right now, it is very, very exciting what is happening in these markets right now. Today, we've had Pepe, Floki, Doge, Shiba, and many other Bonk. We've had a lot of other ones, other meme coins pumping today. And man, let me tell you, there's a very interesting time happening with Bitcoin tomorrow. Massive news. I believe the PPI data, the PP data comes out tomorrow. So everything is hanging on that thread right now. And Bitcoin is at critical levels. And depending on what Bitcoin's going to do here, especially tomorrow, right? At this point, where I already got to wait till tomorrow. I thought we were going to start seeing some of it today, but no, it's happening tomorrow, apparently. So if we jump over here to the Bitcoin chart real quick, let me just give you the scoop right here. So as you guys have seen, I've been talking about this downward trend, right? High, lower high, downward trend that we've been in. We've been finding support here at the 61,000. I've been finding heavy resistance here at the 63,000. Now, today I posted in the Crypto Citadel cash flow. We'll get back to this in a little while, but I posted earlier today in the Citadel saying, "Hey, we were right at the 63, right? We're like if we break above this and close, it's going to be very bullish for Bitcoin." Didn't play out that way. We got rejected here. We got rejected from the 63 and we started to lose it. We jumped onto the 4 hours. You can see here, we got right above the 63, faced some heavy resistance, started coming back down, headed towards that VWAP once again. And there it is. We are going to be probably closing under the 63. But tomorrow, the PPI data, if it comes out anywhere kind of bullish in the aspect of, oh, as expected, nothing terrible, Bitcoin could fly off the handle and just take off and break above this 63,000. And if it does, obviously we're going to come back up to this 0.5 here, this resistance that we got rejected last time, 64,600. We're going to be looking for this. And obviously we still have the naked gold. We still have the naked gold pocket. That's what I'm calling it. It's a gold pocket and a naked point of control all together, right? So you can see here, this red line is a point of control from a multi-month range that Bitcoin's been in since that range closed on April 30th, that we broke out of it. Then once again, we have not retested this level here of 67,000, which then also puts us right in the middle of the gold pocket of the 0.618 and 0.65. So those are going to be some critical levels for Bitcoin here on the way up, and that is all still below the 2021 all-time high. And we're expecting, right? People are talking about 70K Bitcoin, 70K Bitcoin, 80K Bitcoin incoming. I honestly believe that this summer is going to be a little slow and a little boring. But guys, keep smashing those likes. Can you talk about GameStop? Yes, I can talk about GameStop. Let's do it. Smash those likes. Hit that like right. If you're on TikTok, tap that screen. If you're on the tubes, make sure you're smashing those likes. Hit that subscribe. Hit that follow if you're on TikTok. Make sure that you are all over the place following Blockchain Crusader as we crusade through these blockchains every single day. I will be talking about GameStop here in just a minute and how this GameStop thing is sparking. GameStop is sparking a little meme coin bounce, right? I believe all these meme coins are up because of GameStop. And why? Well, let's dive right into it right now. But I just want to quickly say a shout out to all the OGs here. Clay the Great, what's up, man? Sack Nasty, what's going on? WP, what's going on? Appreciate every single one of you guys on YouTube, hitting that like, hitting that follow, all the OGs on YouTube, and everybody over on TikTok as well. I love you guys. Appreciate every single one of you guys. If you're new here on Blockchain Crusader, crusading through these blockchains, we're going to be going through some TA, fundamentals, everything. Whoa, we just got a new subscriber, Oscar Lizard. Welcome to the Crusader Army, baby. Let's go. Okay, here we go. So why are the meme coins pumping? What does it have to do with GameStop? Let's jump on over to the X, to the tweets, right? We'll circle back to this here in just a minute. Some other information here I want to cover with you guys. But the big overall stinkadink is this. Roaring Kitty. If you guys know who this is the guy that did the whole GameStop, like influencer, like talking about GameStop and AMC. Well, just GameStop and the whole GameStop run to the freaking all-time highs. They made a whole movie about this called Dumb Money. It's on Netflix. He finally has come back to X. He has finally come back. He has finally tweeted again since 2021. He hasn't been around. So he's tweeted 3 hours ago. He's been tweeting for all day today, right? But he's finally starting to tweet, and they're starting to speculate that this guy is ready to pump some GameStop. And GameStop has pumped. GameStop pumped over 100%. GameStop pumped over 100%, right? So that being said, GameStop is basically the meme coin of the stock world right now. GameStop and AMC are the meme coins of the stock world. And with them being pumped, right? So as you can see here, uh, Watcher grew GameStop up 110%, right? Huge run. And apparently they're getting halted at trading as well. Once again, they're getting halted, which is sparking even more craziness happening, right? And then AMC is also up as well. AMC is also pumping, I believe, is also pumped like 50% or something like that. So it's been doing pretty good as well. And let me tell you, man, let me tell you, because if this is a thing right now, GameStop, I feel like no one buys from GameStop. Nobody does buy from GameStop. That's why I'm telling you, GameStop is the meme coin of the stock world, because that company should not be pumping, because nobody buys jack squat at GameStop anymore. GameStop, it is a dying company, and all the hedge funds are shorting that thing to zero. But with enough people around the world following some influencers like Roaring Kitty, they created a whole wave where they were able to pump the stock and pump it, and the hedge funds were losing billions of dollars. They've already lost like $1 billion today from trading volume in the first hour here of the market. So that being said, I just got a quick text message here from somebody that threw me off here. I'll be answering in just a minute. But GameStop is the meme coin rally of the stock world, causing meme coins to rally here. We could tomorrow, I think, is a very good day for something to pop off. Either we're gonna have a like the stream is titled Pump or Dump, because I believe tomorrow Bitcoin is either going to do one or the other. It's going to break out to the upside. The PP data is going to come out, and we're going to go pump a city, right? And we're going to start making some new moves here above 63,000. Or the PP data is going to smack it on the table, and are going to bing, bang, boom, drop to the bottom, bang, bang, and we're going to drop down to 56, 55, potentially breaking this low here of 58 and going back down to this 55. We're going to find out tomorrow what is really going to happen here. This is what I honestly do believe is going to happen. And I don't know, man, Roaring Kitty, it's a weird like scenario, right? Him pumping GameStop and people rallying behind that degen mentality, sparking the degen mentality in the meme coin space is going to be very interesting, especially if Bitcoin goes sideways here throughout the summer and the summer is kind of boring. We could see some meme coin rallies once again throughout the summer. Q4 of the year is going to be, you better strap into your bananas, because it's going to blast off time throughout Q4. Q4 is going to be a very, very interesting time here for crypto. But let's jump over to some other cryptos. Made Plenty today, yo, thanks for the shout out on YouTube. No problem, man. I appreciate every single one of you. I feel like nobody buys from GameStop. Yeah, nobody does buy from GameStop. You think GameStop is going to keep going? It could, man. It could. GameStop is a meme coin. It can keep on pumping, especially with Roaring Kitty and people like that behind them. Who knows? Crypto, all these things can get real wild real quick. But let's hit up some more altcoins here. So this is what's happening with Bitcoin. Bitcoin's getting, rejected here at the 63,000. Once again, we're trying to break above this downward trend. Tomorrow, I believe, is going to be the day. We got 49 minutes before the day closes here for this daily candle. I think tomorrow is blast off time. I honestly am leaning towards blast off time. We have an upward trend here. As you can see, let me draw it out for you guys right here. Let me draw the other magnets off. We got an upward trend right here. I think we have reached the apex. I believe it is time to figure out where this thing is going, and I think it's going to the upside, bro. I think we're breaking to the upside here. We're breaking 63,000, and we're going to go start hitting some of these Fibonacci retracement levels here, the 66 to 64, somewhere around there. Now let's jump on over to. I made a video about Cock-a-doodle-doo today. We were talking about meme coins pumping, right? Things are getting crazy. Oscar Lizard, thank you for the great content, man. I appreciate it. Clay the Great says, is gas cheaper where you're at? Gas is not that cheap over here. I put 25 in my van today and barely moved the needle. Yeah, dude, 25 bucks does not do enough. Does not do enough. For me to fill up my truck, it takes me like 80 bucks. Memes are the digital way to punch the government in the face. Oh, that's a good one, Psych Nasty. That is a good one right there. I 100% agree with that. I 100% agree with that comment right there. All right, let's jump. I did a video about cock-a-doodle-doo today. Let's see here. Yeah, drop the video. If you guys want to check out some critical levels for cock-a-doodle-doo, which is the meme coin, right? Meme coins are pumping. Go check it out right here. Go check out some real world assets. Go check out some price prediction videos I got over here as well. If you guys haven't done that, VeChain, Uniswap, Sui, Superverse, Ondo, Pendo, got a bunch of other ones down there. Go do that if you haven't already. But let's jump into some altcoins here. Let's jump over to Solana first. Let's take a look at Solana here. Come on. Well, where's my thing? Why my thing not loading, man? I always look at gas prices when the PPI comes out. If it's lower, we're good. Same. Poopaloop, worse. Yep, 100% agree. AXGT, we're going to be covering AXGT here in just a minute. Why is my Solana chart not loading? Come on, man. Reload. What's going on here? Come on, Trading View. Come on, man. Can't do this to me. We're live here. All right, here we go. Solana continuing to trade sideways here, finding support on this point of control of 138. Like I've said, above 138, Solana is solid, is bullish. Once we start breaking below 138, this 126 level is the last critical level here. We lose that, we start heading lower to 116. If that is lost, we start heading a lot lower towards that, closer to that 100, right? Which are dollar cost averaging positions for me. If we get close to 100, I'm dollar cost averaging Solana. That's just what I'm doing, and I'm waiting for this massive rip to the upside, which is going to come with Bitcoin. When Bitcoin starts ripping again, we're definitely going to start ripping. Still bullish on AXGT. Yeah, man, I'm still very bullish on AXGT. Let's go over here, AXGT. I haven't talked about it too much in a while because just the market's been sideways, hasn't really done jack squat. As you guys can see here, we had a massive downward trend here for AXGT, massive pullback. We have this range back from back here. And this has been holding pretty much support. 19 cents here has been holding as support. We broke out the other day, had a nice run up to about 32, 35 cents, came back down here to 19 cents once again. And we're just going to keep seeing what happens here. We're starting to find some good support here at 19 cents. Hopefully, we can start turning this back around. Obviously, this is all going to be highly dependent on Bitcoin. When Bitcoin starts running again, we're going to start seeing AXGT run again. The minute Bitcoin stopped running and it started coming down, and all the altcoins started coming down, AXGT melted. Right? AXGT launched on February 13th. February 13th. It's only been around for like 2-3 months now. It hasn't been around for that long. It's literally been around 3 months today. Today is 3 months. Today's the 13th of May. It's literally been 3 months since this thing launched, had a massive run, had a massive pullback. I still believe this is very early for decentralized science, and that this project is definitely going to pump again later in the bull market. So I'm still holding my bag. I have taken profits on the way up. Obviously, like I've always told you guys, if I'm double, tripled up from my initial investment, I pull my initial, and as that continues to double or triple up, I pull at least 20 to 25% of profits and dollar cost average up. But I still hold a fat bag of AXGT, a fat bag. I think I hold like actually I'm not gonna even say how much I hold, but it's in the what is it? It's in the 5 digits. 5 digits. I can tell you that. It's 5 digits worth of Axon DAO. So I still hold a fat bag of Axon DAO, and I will still continue to hold it because I do believe it's going to continue running to the upside here. So let's go into some ICP. ICP has been inside this massive range. Oh, let's hit Avax first. Avax is right here. Avax looking very, very similar to some of the other altcoins here. We always had this run up. We came back down. We got stuck in this range here between 37 and 31. If we break below 31, hitting 29 or lower, that is a huge load up the truck position for me when it comes to AVAX. Right now, I am dollar cost averaging AVAX here in the low 30s, but I'm dollar cost averaging cautiously. in case we do have a pullback, the summer is a long, long lullaby, and it can definitely drag out and feel like forever. So I'm taking my time, dollar cost averaging, but I am very bullish on AVAX long term. I think AVAX is definitely going to hit $200+ in this bull market. That being said, I'm loading up on AVAX here, but I'm loading up the truck hardcore below 30. Below 30, below 29, we start losing 28, 29, coming all the way down to 23. Oof, I'm loading up the truck. That is a, what is that? That is a 25, 26% pullback for AVAX. Definitely loading up the truck there, but I do believe this 30 range between the high 30s and low 30s is going to be a very strong range that we're going to be in for a while. It's going to hold very strong support, but if we lose that, definitely loading up. Now we start breaking above 37. All right, we see here 37, 38. Even once we get above 42, is bullish time, baby. It's pump city time above that. So get ready to rock and roll. Thoughts on ICP? Let's get into it, guys. Tap that screen. Let's get those likes rocking and rolling, smashing. Let's freaking wake up. If you guys are sleeping, let's wake up here because we are about to continue crusading through these blockchains. But before we get into more of these different cryptos, there is some news here. All right, this is what happens when you buy, it dumps. When you hold, it just goes sideways. Right, that's what happens. And when you sell, it pumps. That's why I'm not selling my Axon now. This is definitely very relatable. What hodling feels like, what explaining Bitcoin feels like. This is definitely what it feels like to explain Bitcoin. We got the Bank of Montreal discloses spot Bitcoin ETF holdings and new filings. We've got some pretty good information here, or actually announcements about Floki doing some more dedicated page on Binance Pay. They're actually doing a lot. They're continuing to surprise me. We've got U.S. senators says the Biden administration is threatening to criminalize Bitcoin software development in America, sends them letter to reverse course. This is wild, guys. This is wild. The fact that this is happening right now. And we have a candidate in the opposing team that literally said, if you want crypto, vote for me. Mr. T is literally weaponizing that for his favor. And he's taking advantage of the fact that this administration is so anti-crypto that I think that this is going to be a big hit to the voting bases. Very big hit. We got Ubisoft. Ubisoft became a node validator for XPLA, L1 digital hub created by a gaming company. This is a company that is a $2.9 billion company. So very interesting to see Ubisoft getting involved in crypto. This was posted by Superverse, which I'm very bullish on as well. We also got Wolverine Asset Management reporting owning $62 million of Bitcoin through spot ETFs as well. They are the largest Fidelity Bitcoin ETF position reported to date. That is wild. That is freaking wild. All right. I saw this Crypto Lifers message here, well, not message, tweet here talking about Maze. I just started looking into this. Looks like a very interesting, very low cap, risky L1 that is competing against Caspa and some other L1s, but very, very interesting. I had never heard about Maze until I saw this tweet. I got to do more research before I talk about it more. But yeah, Bank of Montreal discloses multiple Bitcoin ETF holdings, and there's been a few other holdings as well. If you guys aren't following me over here on X, definitely go do so. But definitely make sure you're hitting that sub on the YouTubes. The YouTube is where it's at, guys. The YouTube is where it's at. But let's continue on here with the altcoins. Let's hit ICP. So ICP, like always, lost this upward trend here. All right, we're below it. We came as low as 11 cents and $11.18, give or take. It looks like a little potential reversal is happening here now. Like I've said, ICP, I'm going to continue dollar cost averaging. Not too much, just a small bag. I have had a decent amount of ICP already. But anything below 14.66 and above $10, right? Great dollar cost averaging position. Anything below $10 obviously is even better, which is always a possibility if Bitcoin takes that dip down to 56,000. We definitely expect a $9.50 ICP, potentially even lower. But this range here, since the beginning of the year, since December, we've been stuck here for the last 4 to 5 months. We've been stuck between 14 and basically $10, 14 and $10. That is we only wicked down below $10 one time. That was during the big dip of Bitcoin dropping down to 38,000. For the last 5 months, we've been between $10 and $14, massive range here of accumulation. That being said, once again, if we break above $15 and we start moving to the upside here, we do have a gold pocket sitting here between $16 and $17. We also have what you call it, we get inside this blue range here, we can hold above $15. We're going to make a move towards this $19-$20, just like we did back here. And then obviously the overall target is $26 to get this party started for ICP. But that only happens once we start getting above $15. That's when the bullish FOMO should start kicking in. Did you get any time to check out Vita Inu? I haven't had time to check out Vita Inu, but I promise I will. Do you think June is going to be a green month? It's potential. There's definitely potential for June to be a green month for Bitcoin. Let's jump back over here to Bitcoin here. Let's jump out to the monthly. Let me turn some of these things off. So right now, May is currently a green month as well. So we've had the first red month was April in the last 7 months, right? So currently May is still a green month, which is bullish, right? Very bullish. We opened up the month at 60,500. We're currently sitting at 62. We could definitely close the month of May in the green. We never know. May doesn't have to be red, right? So it depends. It depends on how May closes. That's what I'm going to be. That's how I'm going to adjust my thought process for June. So, but the month of June, right? It can be green as well, and it can just be a very slight green candle. Not a lot of movement to the upside, not a lot of movement to the downside. Like, look at this. The month of May so far, we're halfway through, right? We dropped down to 56 real quick, then we wicked back up. But technically, we've practically been between 65 and 56 this whole last 2 weeks, and it's been boring as heck. Mark Dutch says, Crusader, what's going on, Mark Dutch? Appreciate you, man. Stephanie says, do you think CPI numbers come tonight bad? We will get a dump. Yes, if they come in bad, we'll definitely get a dump from Bitcoin, and we'll potentially be going down to that, what I've been talking about, this $56,000 to $55,000 Bitcoin. That is definitely a possibility for Bitcoin to drop down to the downside if the PPI data does come out bad. Helium Mobile, I haven't been keeping up with Helium Mobile here on any significant thought. He's on a side quest. What? Bonk will rip, but definitely feel like it's going to drop more in the short term. Yeah, meme coins are definitely going to continue dropping. Meanwhile, Bitcoin drops. Do you think Bonk will drop 2 zeros this bull market? Ooh, that's pretty aggressive. I don't know. ICP, yeah, I just covered ICP here. Thoughts on H bar? Let me go over to my H bar chart. H bar, where you at, bro? Right here. There you go. There you go. All right, so let me get rid of this gold pocket thing here. This is no longer relevant. Okay, so let me see here. This is for the month of April. This is not even updated. Let me update this. Okay, here we are. So right now, we're literally in the middle of the monthly range, right? It's been very flat. We had this massive run to the upside when everybody thought that H bar was, I forgot what the news was, some news event about BlackRock and H bar. And I told my people in the Citadel, yo, like if you're in profit on H bar, take profits because this thing's probably not going to keep running. And exactly that's what happened. It came right back down. I'm glad some of them listened, and did their own thing. Obviously, I never give financial advice, but when they were asking, I was like, dude, like I would definitely be taking profits because that was just a very suspicious pump out of nowhere. So that being said, these massive single prints always retrace. So what did we saw? We saw a massive run to the upside, came all the way back down. Now we've reclaimed the point of control here for April, and we're just sitting flat. Look at this, it's been flat for the last week. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 days. For the last 10 days, it's been flat. I expect it to continue staying flat. This is going to be highly dependent on Bitcoin's price action, right? Bitcoin's price action has been extremely flat. So I expect H bar to stay completely flat here as well. The critical levels to the upside here are going to be 12 and a half cents and then 14 cents It's going to definitely be a critical level here for the value area high of the April range. And we definitely do not want to be losing 9 cents. If we lose 9 cents, we're definitely heading a lot lower, like we did back here, potentially as low as 8 cents, and then even lower to 6 cents, give or take. So I don't expect that to happen either. Bitcoin's been very flat, but if Bitcoin does have that dump, right, a drop to this lower here's 41%, drop over here 28%. Yeah, drop down to 7 cents, give or take. A 28% drop for H bar is very possible if Bitcoin drops to 55,000 or lower on tomorrow's information. I want H bar to drop again so I can keep filling my bags. Could very possibly happen. Could very possibly happen for sure. Uh, let's see here. Honestly, a lot going on to say. June would be a big month. May walk away went into effect. I'm excited for next month. Yeah, Ryan, you're completely right. Ricky, what's going on, man? Says we need a monster month to beat the big red candle. Yeah, we definitely need a monster month. It can happen in June. We'll see. We'll see how the rest of May plays out here. We'll definitely see how the rest of May plays out. Levithian says, did you have time to check the H bar alliance with XRP, Ogrand, and Casper? No, man, I haven't had time to do that either. Haven't had much time to do a lot of research here in the last couple of days. It was the Mother's Day weekend, so the weekend was really hectic for me. And then today's just been playing catch up, making videos, doing everything else. Everyone is predicting Avalanche over 200. Yeah, dude, everyone's predicting. I think it's a pretty basic prediction for Avax, right? Avax over 200, I think is very, very basic prediction. That's why everybody's saying it, because I think it's very easy to predict that. Like, it's sitting at a $12 billion market cap only, sitting at $32, right? This thing has massive diversity in its ecosystem, from meme coins to NFTs to crypto gaming to real world asset tokenization, and a lot more, right? And they have this, they have their subnet technology, a lot of building out that's happening on Avax. They've got it going on, and they're super focused within their own ecosystem, buying up their own meme coins, investing in their own meme coins. So this thing hitting $200, right? The all-time high, here we go here. All-time high market cap was 27 billion, right? All-time high price was about 150. Yeah, it was about 150, give or take. Yeah, 125, 150. $200 is definitely an easy one. Is definitely an easy one. There's absolutely no reason Avalanche cannot break all-time highs once again, and going up $80 more than its all-time high, or $50 more than its all-time high. $200 is a very basic price prediction for Avax. This is why I'm really bullish on it. It's really low price. It's giving me a lot of Litecoin in 2017 vibes, where everybody was underestimating it, sitting at $32 for the longest amount of time, and then it freaking ripped to like $400. So it's definitely giving me a lot of that vibe from 2017. And there's a lot of things happening with Cardano, with Avax, that is just being overlooked. It's being completely overlooked. Everybody's so focused on Solana. Solana's only got meme coins, right? Solana's only got meme coins. Solana doesn't have crypto gaming, doesn't have real world asset tokenization. It doesn't really have a lot of diversity in its ecosystem. Avax has it all, right? It has it all. Obviously, there's better solutions than Avax out there. I'm not saying Avax is the best one of them all, but I'm just saying the ecosystem for Avax is very, very good, and the price is very, very low for what it can be doing. So, there's no reason why Tron should be right below Avax. Avax should be way higher than Tron. Chain Tron shouldn't be above Chainlink, right, or Near, or Polygon. So there's definitely a lot of price suppression, or just the undervaluation, I should say, not suppression. Just prices are very low right now, and people are, they fall for the trap and they forget. What do you think Jasmine coin high will be in the bull market? I don't follow Jasmine, dude. Jasmine is just one of those coins that just runs and pumps, and everybody just follows along. But I don't follow that coin at all. I've been hearing about it since the last. Alex O Crypto in the house. What's going on, Alex O Crypto? Appreciate you jumping in here, man. If you guys aren't following Alex O, let's freaking go. Go follow him, man. This guy's a freaking goat at TA. Let's see here. Fixed supply and token burn. Yeah, dude. 100% Clay the Great. He's talking about Avax. Avax has a fixed supply and a token burn. Today's positive flex in some altcoins felt pretty exciting. Hope we get going again. Yeah, we definitely will, Ricky. Another blockchain that can withstand the inscription and can't and doesn't crash is just Old Faithful. Yeah, Avax, 100%. Clay the Great always dropping the Avax alpha out here. Let's see here. What do you always do? Always down to check out new TA, and if LXO suggests it, then I'm in. I appreciate you, Chris. I appreciate you jumping in here. Always, man. I appreciate all of you guys. The Otter Gang always showing up strong. Thank you so much for showing up. I greatly appreciate it. I mean, it's a grind out here, guys. It's a grind out here in the crypto markets, but we're gonna make it, guys. We're gonna make it. We check out the last hour; things are pumping up about 1 to 2% here in the last hour. Things are getting a little exciting. Render, man, render's another one. Look at this thing. I thought this thing was going to drop more, but it's just starting to come back up, back again, up 4% on the day, 12% on the week, 40% on the month. Sounds very low, but this thing, dude, the render. Let's do some render TA here. Let's look at render. Is this my render chart? Nope. This is not my render chart. Whoa, another one. Logic mindset. Let's freaking go. Welcome to the Crusader Army. Welcome to the Crusade, baby. Let's go. Let's see here. Where is my? Is this my chart? Nope. Okay, I'll just use this one. That's fine. All right, let's get some ranges here. This thing's been doing nothing but climbing up, bro. Nothing but climbing up. Let me tell you. Let me tell you. Let me see here. Where's the beginning of the year? Beginning of the year. Let's get a regression trend here. Beginning of the year. Come on. January 1st. Coño. Where is January 1st? Here we are. Why is my regression trend looking like that? What's going on here? Come on now. Why is my regression trend all retarded? Oop. I don't think I can say that. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that. Let me quickly pivot here real quick. Let me see. Let me turn on some pivots. Let me turn on the yearly. Turn on the yearly pivots. Okay. Let's turn on the quarterly. We're above the quarterly pivot right now, which is good. Very good for render, not Bitcoin. Let's get some ranges here. Let's go back to the ranges. So let's get March. Where we at? Where we at? Come on. March range. Let's get the April range. Bam. Let's get the quarter one range. Here we go. Here we go. All right. Perfecto. All right. So real simple here for render. We're currently sitting above the April value area high, which is also lining up with the quarterly pivot, which is holding up as good support here. We are entering, or we are in the range for the March of 2024. That being said, the point of control is we're facing some resistance here at the point. Oops, sorry about that, guys. Let me stretch this thing out so you guys can see it. We're facing some support, some resistance here at the point of control. We're just above the point of control right now, sitting at $11.24. The point of control is sitting at $11.16. We're sitting right above that. If we lose this, once again, obviously the point of target is down here to $9.88 for the value area low of this move. But let's see here. Let's get a fib pool here. Let's get it from the bottom of this move. Let's see here. Let's get it from the bottom of this move. Yeah, oh, it's a magnet. There we go. That's why it wasn't coming up. to the top right here. Oops, come on now. Come on now. So that puts a gold pocket sitting down here between $8.32, which is a pullback of about, if we do pull back, 28%. Kind of how I was talking about with the other altcoin. If Bitcoin does dump tomorrow and we see a pullback to the $55,000 area, I do expect to see something like this, 20 something percent dropping for the meme coin, for the altcoins, sorry, not meme coins. And if we do see this, if we see render dropping below the pivot here of $9.25 and coming towards this gold pocket, I will be loading up here for render, because render, I believe, is a very long-term big mover here. I put my price prediction out there video. I got a price prediction video out there for you guys if you guys haven't checked it out. I believe I haven't looked at it in a while. It's been a few months now. Where's my render price prediction? Render, where you at, bro? I know I got a render price prediction right here, right here. 2 months ago. 2 months ago. Yeah, I do believe render is going to be somewhere around the $45 to, but maybe we're best case $60 range here for render. So it sitting below $10 is definitely a something I'm willing to pick up here, especially if we drop below 10. Big drop like this, great buying opportunities. You guys can see we had a lot of support here on this value area low of $7.12. Very strong bottom here for render, and since then it's been pumping. I know the Nvidia earnings either came out or should be coming out here soon. Let me see, when is that? Let's see here. This is in February. Q2. This is 2023. Jeez. NPR profit. Let's see here. So yeah, this news of the Nvidia reports coming out is definitely what's been driving some of the big speculation for the AI coins to come back up. As that news cools off, and if Bitcoin does have a pullback, I do expect the AI coins to pull back once again. Render's been one of the only ones that's really been pumping a lot. All the other ones have been coming down. As you can see here, Fetch AI has been down all month, all week. AGIX, Singularity Net, also kind of been down all week. Render has been the only one that's been keeping up and running to the upside. So I do expect Render to come down at some point. Anything below $10 is definitely a scoop up for me for Render. So that's what I'm seeing for Render here, guys. Appreciate every single one of you guys smashing those likes, hitting that subscribe. B Team Crypto says bullish AF. Let's go. Next Wednesday. What's the high you got for render? Oh yeah, the highs I believe is somewhere between $45 to $60 for render. I think 60 being like the very like peak top. 45 bucks being somewhere like the very middle, like pretty solid conviction on 45 bucks. Let's see here. I'm bullish on just about everything. How can you lose when you buy the bear and hold like a freaking legend? 100%, Ricky. 100%. 100%, right? If you buy in the bear market, in the bull market, you're pretty much bullish on everything because you bought so cheap that there's just nothing to be really concerned about when it comes to the upside. Like the upside has so much potential, it has so much more room to run, it has so much more time to run that people are just not even paying attention to how far things can go. On the video earnings next Wednesday. Okay, they're next Wednesday. WP, thank you for jumping in there and dropping that. I wasn't able to find it when it was coming out, so that's what's really driving render's price up right now. I believe after those reportings, I can see big spike right? But I can also see buy the rumor, sell the news, whether it's good or bad, and just eventually coming back down again, cooling off. And then if it does, guys, if you guys want to jump into the Crypto Citadel, it is free. Jump in here. The link is down below. If you're on YouTube, if you're on TikTok, the link is in the profile. Jump on over here. It's my free Discord. If you want to join the premium side and learn about DeFi, learn about cash flow, right, and the ups and downs of it, then you can definitely do that as well. It's very cheap. It's 50 cents a day to be in the premium section. And you're basically learning how, if when you're buying crypto, right? Real basic, simple. You're using your capital, you're buying crypto. Most of you people are just hodling it, right? Most of you are hodling it and not really doing anything with it. And if it goes up or down in value, you just kind of dollar cost average more and just kind of hold it off, right? Which is fine. It's a perfectly fine strategy. But I'm just saying there's another option here that you can do with the same long-term cryptos that you plan on holding long-term and hodling anyways throughout the entire bull market, right? Put that money to work. Don't just let it sit there, right? When you're your own bank, you got to make the bank make its money go to work for it to make more money. So with DeFi, you can provide liquidity. You can do a lot of other examples, but this example I just put provide liquidity. It's one of the easiest and not the easiest, but not the hardest either. Staking is the easiest, but there's other risks with staking. There's also a risk with providing liquidity. But overall, right, providing liquidity, you collect daily fees from your HODL bags anyways. Like one example is Ethereum, right? Ethereum with a stable coin as a pool. You provide liquidity to that pool. You're holding your Ethereum long term, like I am anyways. I put my Ethereum to work. I collect daily fees, whether it's $2, $3, $5, right? It all depends, right? 50 cents, a dollar, whatever, you're collecting every single day. You're making more money, more money, more money. And that starts to compound over time. And it just makes your money make money for you, since it's a bag that you're going to be holding anyways. And instead of just holding it and not doing anything, when you're providing liquidity, you're enjoying the price appreciation of the asset. And at the same time, you're making the asset work and make more money for you. And even if it's sometimes just $2 to $3 a day, $2 to $3 a day adds up to a lot over time. And it's all dependent on how much capital you want to put in. You want to put in more money, you can make $10, $15, even up to $20 a day very easily with low risk, right? So that's just something basic that I teach in the Crypto Citadel in the premium section when it comes to DeFi. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the DeFi thing. Let's see here. What other altcoins? IOS long term for me, dude. IOS is super bullish long term. IOS has been doing amazing, up 4,200%. Another one that's been running like crazy. IOS network, bro. I missed IOS hard, dude. I missed IOS hard. Let's see here. Do you have a sleeper coin? Reserve rights. Reserve rights. Let's see how reserve rights is doing. A real world asset crypto is down this month. It's actually pretty much like everything else. Real world assets kind of cooled off here for a minute, but I definitely think it's going to come back and continue to do very well. A sleeper coin, you guys are not going to like it, but my sleeper coin is Litecoin. I think Litecoin is going to surprise people, bro. I think Litecoin is going to surprise people. And the reason why I say that is Bitcoin's ecosystem is growing, and it's growing very fast, right? It's got ordinals, it's got inscriptions, it's got BRC20s, it's getting dexes. What else? It's got the runes protocol, the ordinals, the inscriptions, all these things, the BRC20s, all that technology is dripping down into Litecoin, right? And Litecoin is getting all this technology in retrospect. So that being said, before Litecoin used to be the testnet and then pushed it up to Bitcoin. Now it's working in the inverse. Bitcoin's getting developed on, and Litecoin's getting it retrofit into Litecoin's protocol because it's just a fork from Bitcoin. It's cheaper and it's faster. So a lot of this development that is happening on Bitcoin, I believe eventually, if it does gain mass adoptions like the runes and the ordinals and the inscriptions, does continue to gain more and more massive adoption, and we get this major meme coin rally on Bitcoin, or we get the inscriptions, ordinals, bull run like with the NFTs back in 2021. I can see some of that drifting off into Litecoin and it pushing Litecoin's price up. That's the simple fact. runes, right? Runes, which are basically meme coins on Bitcoin, are eventually going to come to Litecoin as well. And Litecoin's going to have meme coins. Litecoin is cheap. That being said, could see a lot of movement happening there, man. It's just one of those things. That is why I'm bullish on Litecoin. Do I think Litecoin is going to break all-time highs or whatever? No, not. I'm not really focused on Litecoin. I've been holding my bag of Litecoin since 2017, so I'm very up in the profit with Litecoin, anyways. But I can definitely see Litecoin probably hitting $200 plus. I can definitely see that for Litecoin. You know, which is a little bit over a 2x from where we're at right now. So and I think that'd be very easy for Litecoin. But who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows, guys? I appreciate every single one of you guys jumping in here, smashing those likes, hitting that subscribe, joining the Crusader Army if you're not already. Make sure you do. Make sure you join the Crypto Citadel. The link is down below if you're on YouTube. The link is in my profile if you're on TikTok. TikTok is getting banned, right? So make sure you're following me over, subscribing over here on the tubes, Blockchain Crusader, because if TikTok does go away, you'll never see me again unless you're subscribing to my YouTube or in the Crypto Citadel. Aave or Litecoin, Aave definitely has a lot more utility with DeFi and being on the Ethereum network. Aave and DeFi. DeFi has been very underlooked. DeFi is very underrated. DeFi is going to explode once again at some point here. DeFi will have be a narrative that's going to run, and all the DeFi cornerstones, right? Pendle, right, is a DeFi cornerstone. Pendle, ENA, Aave, Compound, Aerodrome. What else do we have? Some of these Benki on Avax, and there's a few others that I can't think of right now off the top of my head on different blockchains that are cornerstone DeFi plays on those blockchains are all going to have a massive, massive run. Why not just make Bitcoin layer twos? There are Bitcoin layer twos being made, but I'm just saying, Litecoin is definitely going to also get some of that technology, which is bullish, which is just bullish overall. Aave is definitely one of the coins I bought high. Yeah, Aave right now is sitting around like $80 or something, $82, sitting at $1.2 billion market cap. Aave is definitely going to make a massive comeback, do very, very well in this bull market. Just DeFi right now, nobody talks about it. Nobody likes to put their money to work, and it's a big mistake that a lot of people make. Not learning about DeFi, not learning how to make their money work for them, not 100% passively, but about 90% passively for sure. Because all you gotta do is manage the range that you're in. You don't get hit with impermanent loss, and you're just collecting fees every single day. Uh, Rodney says, Rodney says, "Great work, Crusader. Thank you. I appreciate you." Rodney, he's one of the Citadel members. He's one of the Citadel members. Definitely, I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you being out here. Appreciate you being in the Citadel. Make sure to always ask questions and let me know what do you think about SMT swarm markets. I think that is very bullish. I think swarm markets are very, very bullish for sure. I like SMT here. I'm trying to get in contact with their team, see if I can bring them on the channel. Um, they they had an interview with Zombie, and he's a personal friend, so I'm trying to make a connection through him to try to get them on the channel to talk about their project. But yeah, I appreciate every single one of you guys in here, smashing those likes, hitting that subscribe, joining the Crusader Army, join the Crypto Citadel if you haven't already. Hang out in the free section, bunch of news, bunch of just guys talking about crypto. Or you can join the premium section and start learning how to make your money work for you guys. I'm Blockchain Crusader, crusading through these blockchains every single day. Until next time, see ya. Wait. Luke, hold on. I wanna get that comment. I want to get that comment. Definitely risk providing liquidity with all your holdings. Luna Prime example. That is different. That is different because you are taking high risk. The different pools have different levels of risk. So when I talk about doing DeFi, right, everything has risk, whether it's trading, DeFi, whatever. And in DeFi, like anything else, you can go high leverage, high amounts, right, and get high risk, or you can go with low risk, right. One of the things that I like using the most in DeFi is Ethereum, because Ethereum pools. I hold Ethereum long term. It provides 30-40% APY. Very easy to make APY on it. So it's all definitely dependent on the pools you're getting into, how much TVL is locked in there, what are the assets, right? Are they locked up against is it a pool with a stable coin? Is a very volatile pool with two very volatile assets, right? How high are their market caps? What are those projects? All of that takes research for you to find a pool that is long term, that you know the project isn't going to disappear. You know Ethereum is not going to implode anytime and just go away. So that being said, things like that are definitely what you need to research to get. But yes, I agree, there is risk, but Terra Luna is a very different case, and those are the kind of stuff that I avoid and try to stay away from in crypto. And that's what I try to teach in the Crypto Citadel, is how to find low risk, high yielding performing assets in DeFi pools. But I appreciate your comment, Kyle. Good to see you in here. Good to see all of you guys. Appreciate every single one of you guys jumping in here. Blockchain Crusader out.